Alright, let's dive into the Langtang Valley Trek cost overview. This trek offers an incredible experience, but it's always good to know what to expect in terms of expenses. We'll break it down for you, step by step. Now, looking ahead to the Langtang Valley Trek for the years 2025 and 2026. This period promises to be an exciting time for trekkers, with new routes and updated facilities. Let's explore what you can anticipate. When considering the Langtang Valley Trek for 2025 and 2026, you might be interested in the group join trek cost and the fixed departure dates. For solo trekkers, the cost varies, and for couples, there's a different pricing structure. Permit costs, transportation costs, drinking water, food and accommodation all factor into the overall expense. Hiring a guide, whether male or female, has its own cost, as does hiring a porter or a porter-cum guide. Acute mountain sickness, or AMS, is something to be aware of, and we'll discuss prevention tips. The necessary equipment list and the cost to hire equipment will also be covered. All this information is brought to you by Himalayan Adventure International Treks. For those planning a solo trek, let's break down the specific costs involved. From permits to accommodation and everything in between, we'll ensure you have a clear understanding of what to budget for. Now, let's talk about the cost for couples. When you trek as a couple, you can expect some savings, especially on accommodation and guide fees. Sharing a room and hiring one guide for both of you can reduce the overall expense. Typically, a couple might spend around $1,500 to $2,000 for a 2-week trek. This includes permits, accommodation, food, and guide fees. It's a great way to experience the trek together while keeping costs manageable. Next, we need to consider the permit costs. Trekking in Nepal requires several permits, depending on the region. For instance, the Annapurna Conservation Area Permit, known as ACAP, and the Trekkers Information Management System, or TIMS card, are mandatory for Annapurna region treks. The cost for these permits can range from $20 to $50 per person. It's crucial to obtain these permits in advance to avoid any hassle during your trek. Finally, let's discuss transportation costs. Getting to the starting point of your trek usually involves some travel expenses. If you're heading to the Everest region, you might need to fly from Kathmandu to Lukla, which can cost around $150 to $200 each way. For other regions like Annapurna or Langtang, you can take a bus or a jeep, which is more affordable, costing between $10 to $30. Don't forget to budget for transportation within Kathmandu as well, such as taxis or buses, which can add up to another $20 to $30. Alright, let's talk about drinking water. It's crucial to stay hydrated, especially at higher altitudes. You have a few options here. Bottled water is available, but it can be quite expensive and not environmentally friendly. A more cost-effective and eco-friendly option is using water purification tablets or a portable water filter. These methods can save you a lot of money over the course of your trek. Now let's move on to food and accommodation costs. In the lower regions, you can expect to pay about $5 to $7 per meal. As you ascend, prices will increase, sometimes reaching up to $10 to $12 per meal. Accommodation costs also vary. In the lower regions, a room might cost you $5 to $10 per night, but higher up, it could be $20 to $30. Budgeting for these variations is important to ensure you have enough funds for the entire trek. Finally, let's discuss the cost of hiring a guide. A guide can greatly enhance your trekking experience, providing valuable insights and ensuring your safety. The cost of hiring a guide typically ranges from $25 to $35 per day. This includes their food, accommodation, and insurance. While it might seem like an additional expense, having a knowledgeable guide can make your trek much more enjoyable and stress-free. Hiring a female guide for your trek can be a wonderful choice. They bring unique perspectives and can offer a different cultural experience. The cost for a female guide is typically around $30 to $35 per day. This includes their meals, accommodation, and insurance. It's a great way to support gender equality in the trekking industry. Porters are an essential part of any trekking adventure. They help carry your heavy loads, making your journey more comfortable. The cost for hiring a porter ranges from $20 to $25 per day. This fee covers their meals, accommodation, and insurance. Remember, it's always good to ensure your porter is well equipped and treated fairly. Hiring a porter-cum-guide can be a cost-effective option for your trek. Typically, their services range between $25 to $35 per day. This includes their food, accommodation, and insurance. It's a great way to ensure you have both guidance and help with carrying your load. Acute mountain sickness, or AMS, is a serious concern when trekking at high altitudes. Symptoms include headache, nausea, dizziness, and shortness of breath. To prevent AMS, it's crucial to ascend slowly, stay hydrated, and take rest days to acclimatize. If symptoms persist, descending to a lower altitude is the best remedy. Proper equipment is essential for a safe and enjoyable trek. Your list should include sturdy trekking boots, a warm sleeping bag, layered clothing, a reliable backpack, and a first aid kit. Don't forget essentials like a water purification system, trekking poles, and high-energy snacks. Being well prepared can make all the difference. If you don't own the necessary equipment, hiring is a viable option. The cost to rent gear like sleeping bags, down jackets, and trekking poles can range from $1 to $5 per item per day. It's an affordable solution to ensure you have everything you need without the burden of purchasing all the gear.